from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Monday, June the 17th of 2024. I'm Stacia Blake. In the headlines tonight, Edmund Brown, the last founding member of the Grenada Chocolate Company, has died. Grenada Gravel Concrete and Emulsion Production Corporation takes industrial action. Attorney Jerry Edwin warns about raising the alarm about social media's sophisticated money laundering scheme. And in the region, migrants in Trinidad and Tobago consider returning home after Venezuela's elections. And in international news, Cyril Ramaphosa re-elected as South African president. Coming up in sports, Uncle Gary's Future Generation Foundation, Inc. will tell you all about what's happening. We'll have all the details right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. The Grenada Chocolate Company is mourning the passing of its last founding member. Beverly Tellisford has the details in this report.
It is with sadness that we report the passing of the last founding member of the Grenada Chocolate Company, Mr. Edmund Brown. He was the last living founding member after the passing of Doug Brown in 2008 and Mott Green in 2013. Mr. Brown passed away while receiving medical care on Friday. The Grenada Chocolate Company was founded in 1999 by the trio, who had the idea of creating an organic cocoa farmers and chocolate makers cooperative. Doug Brown died from cancer in November 2008, and Mott Green died in an electrical accident in June 2013. GBN visited the factory in Upper Hermitage, St. Patrick on Monday, where the workers were witnessed continuing the foundation set by Brown and his partners. Terrence Williams, a resident of the community, described Edmund Brown as an irreplaceable friend.
Since I know Mr. Brown, he was a nice person. I used to pass by him, exchange ideas. He used to tell people how to take care of things in land. And I know he used to work in the chocolate factory. He knew how to create the people, how to call the people to work. He's a real loving man, a real peaceful man, because since I knew him, I never hear him, no conversation, no fight, nothing. And people love him. Real nice man. And since I hear he did, I know I'm moving, but not with foolish because I miss him. He like to make jokes. A lot of jokes. Real jokes. And he come and sit down, he could come and meet together. He like to exchange a lot of ideas.
Another one of Brown's colleagues shared the same sentiments about his mannerisms.
Brown was a real nice guy. He don't see, he don't meddle. He don't interfere with nobody. He do everything what he have to do in the right way. Right? Because for the time I know him, he never interfere with nobody at all. Right? He was a really cool guy.
Meanwhile, Belmont Estate Grenada also issued its condolences following the passing of Edmund Brown. In an online post, it said Edmund was not just a colleague, but a cherished member of the community, and had the pleasure of working with him from the inception of the Grenada Chocolate Company. Belmont Estate Grenada said Edmund and his partners built a legacy, and that has touched so many lives. It added that his dedication, passion, and warmth will be deeply missed. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
The gates of the Gravel Concrete and Emulsion Production Corporations are shut a sign that no business transactions are taking place. Workers down tools and are demanding answers. Christina John has this story.
Workers at the Gravel, Concrete and Emulsion Production Corporation in Queen's Park, St. George, through their bargaining agent, the Technical Allied and Workers Union, are demanding answers. According to President General of TAU, Andrew Lewis, on February 20th, an emergency meeting was called to discuss outstanding matters, such as the status of contracted workers in keeping with the collective agreement and having a workers' representative on the board of directors. Lewis said workers mandated that in a letter to the board, it must be made known that these matters should be addressed immediately. Should they not be addressed, the workers and union will not be obligated to inform the board or the company of any further action that are likely. He explained what brought them to this point.
That year letter dated 20th February 20th, 2024, regarding the caption subject, the Gravel, Concrete and Emulsion Production Corporation wishes to advise of the following. 1. Union representative to the Board of Directors of the GCEPC. Please note that the corporation is awaiting the directives of the Line Ministry on this matter, which will be communicated once in receipt of same. The Line Ministry is the Ministry of Works, and who is in charge of the Ministry of the Prime Minister. So according to the chairman of the board, they are awaiting the Prime Minister directives on this matter. However, this matter was addressed by the ministry since in 2022, where Mr. Trevor Xavier, the workers' representative on the board, had signed on accepting to be appointed to the board. So the ministry had already addressed that. If the Prime Minister has a change of heart, he must say this.
Lewis said 2 years ago, Mr. Xavier signed a letter of acceptance as the workers' representative on the board. Therefore, he questions the motive behind the holdup.
It was dated December 8, 2022, from the Ministry of Infrastructure, Development, Public Utilities, Energy, Transportation, and Implementation. The Ministry of Infrastructure and Physical Development, Public Utilities, Civil Aviation, and Transportation hereby informs that the Grenada Technical Allied Workers Union has nominated you as a workers' representative on the Board of Directors of the Gravel, Concrete and Emulsion Production Corporation. The Ministry of Infrastructure and Physical Development, Public Utilities, Civil Aviation, and Transportation has accepted that nomination and therefore welcomes you to the Board of Directors of the Gravel, Concrete and Emulsion Production. The Ministry will be grateful if you will indicate your willingness to serve on the board by signing the attached copy of this letter and return same soonest. And that was done. This here is a signed letter by Mr. Trevor Xavier.
Lewis added that the matter was already brought to the attention of the Minister for Public Utilities, who is also the Prime Minister.
Forming him. The board is not, he needs to be in, he just can't come out and camp out by the boardroom hoping to see a meeting. The board has an obligation, the secretary to the board has an obligation to inform Mr. Xavier of meetings. They have not been doing this. We have contacted the chairman directly and personally. I've spoken to the chairman personally, that's Mr. Sylvester Collis, and he had given his commitment that this will be resolved and sent to Mr. Xavier. But now he's saying that the ministry is holding back the matter. So which implies that he's willing, one can infer this, because he had indicated to us that he will get the secretary to do the necessary protocol by sending notice of the meeting, sending the minutes, etc. But he's now saying officially that he's awaiting directives of the ministry, and the ministry is headed by the Prime Minister. So it leaves us to wonder whether or not the Prime Minister wants to reverse this decision by not having a worker representative on the board.
Christina John, GBN News.
A prominent local attorney is raising the alarm about a sophisticated money laundering scheme being conducted through social media platforms, targeting unsuspecting bank account holders in Grenada. We get the details in this report.
Attorney Jerry Edwin has revealed that over half a dozen individuals have found themselves entangled with the law after falling prey to this alleged scam. The scheme typically begins with online job advertisements that promise easy money.
Several persons have come to my office in recent days after they have been charged by the police for money laundering offenses. These offenses arise out of a scam that is run through the banks of Grenada.
The attorney described the typical encounter, which has been brought to his attention in an exclusive interview with GBN News.
The condition of this employment is that you would be paid in advance. So the unsuspecting Grenadian citizen, welcoming the opportunity for a second job, responds to the ad, and this person would receive in their bank account a payment between $10,000 and $15,000. You would then be called, and the employer, quote unquote, the employer says, I have just put $15,000 in your account. Take your first week's pay. $900. It ranges, from what I could see, between $900 and $1,500.
The scam involves the individual receiving a first salary installment and then being instructed to wire the remaining funds via money transfer to a specific address outside of Grenada. Highlighting the sophisticated nature of this scam, Edwin noted that the perpetrators not only have access to the victim's bank information, but also possess personal details, including home addresses and family members' names. This information is then used to threaten the individuals into complying with their demands.
The unsuspecting Grenadian is told, go to Western Union or MoneyGram all over Grenada, Grenville, St. George's, and send this money to me in the United Kingdom. Send it to me in the United States. For the next salary you would get next month, we will do the same thing. One person came to me and they said, this is a scam. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to report it. And ladies and gentlemen, friends, the scam or scammers say to you, we know where you live. We know your family members. If you report this, you will be in physical danger.
He cautioned the public to be vigilant and avoid falling victim to these schemes, as they can lead to serious legal consequences. Edwin also urged those who have encountered such scams to report them to the relevant authorities immediately.
We really have to be concerned about this, and I urge people, if this ever occurs, report it immediately. Report it immediately to the police. Don't mind that you are being told personal information. They can't touch you, but they can scare you. And I think it is out of that fear that the victims find themselves ensnared by the law.
He said the situation has been brought to the attention of the Financial Intelligence Unit, FIU, which is responsible for detecting and preventing financial crimes. Efforts to reach out to the FIU for comments on this development have so far been unsuccessful. This is a developing story. GBN will bring more details as they become available. Reporting for GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
In a testament to her unwavering commitment to public service, Joan Purcell, the former political leader of Grenada's National Democratic Congress, NDC, during the 1999 general election, has been bestowed with the esteemed title of Dame Commander by King Charles III. Purcell's remarkable contributions to government and her local community have not gone unnoticed, and she's one of 4 Grenadians honored by the King in the 2024 Birthday Honors List. Agnes Dorothy Leslie was awarded a member of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, MBE, for her services to the community, while Elizabeth Forsyth and Gerard Bethel received the British Empire Medal, BEM, for their contributions to education and the fishing industry's entrepreneurship respectively. The King's official birthday celebration on June 15, 2024 is celebrated in most Commonwealth countries and has provided the backdrop for this momentous occasion. As the Governor General of Grenada, Dame Cecilia Grenade, hosted a reception to honor the recipients. Purcell's investiture with the title of Dame Commander is a testament to her remarkable legacy. She becomes the second former political leader to be recognized by His Majesty during the Deacon Mitchell administration, which took office in June 2022. This is news at 7 coming up. When we return, we'll share with you the latest in the St. David's Carnival launch and PanFest 2024. Stay with us.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think of Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
GRENDEC Community Partnership Initiative.
The project for our school is the expansion of the school feeding department and home economics department. At our school, we provide hot meals for more than 70% of our student population on a daily basis. Our previous kitchen area has been very small, and sometimes it became congested with teachers volunteering to ensure that the children got their lunch on time. The home economics department is a center for some of the other schools in the district, and they visit us once a week. What we found that based on the class size of the visiting schools, we were unable to accommodate them. We converted our practical area into a classroom, and as such we were no longer able to do the practicals as much as we would like to. Therefore, when the opportunity came up to participate in this GRENDEC project, we thought, yes, this is the best opportunity to gain some assistance, and it could not have come at a better time for us as a school when we are in the process of rebuilding, rebranding ourselves in the community. And so on behalf of the staff, the students, the PTA, and the community of River-Sally, we would like to say a heartfelt thank you to GRENDEC for partnering with us in ensuring that we improve the quality of education that we provide here at River-Sally Government School.
GRENDEC, energizing our community.
Washing the vehicle, use a bucket, not a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. That's why on June 22nd, we're hosting our Easy Ride Auto Show at Ariza's Car Park, Bruce Street. Speak to our professional loan officers, car dealers, and insurance brokers in one convenient location. Learn about our special offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. This is your opportunity to secure your Easy Ride loan and drive away in style.
It's the event you won't want to miss. GIDC Business Deals Day on Saturday, July 13th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Frequente Industrial Park playing field. Explore the latest products and service offerings from businesses within the industrial parks. Enjoy discounts on GIDC business support services and get fantastic deals on household items, building materials, accessories, condiments, and more, with exciting prizes up for grabs throughout the day. But that's not all. Dive into a mini health fair and career expo for valuable health education and employment opportunities. It will be a fun-filled day with eats, drinks, games, deals, and more. Mark your calendars and join the GIDC at Frequente Industrial Park playing field on Saturday, July 13th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. See you there.
Everyone wants money, don't you? The National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Jackpot is $162,000. Play today for chances at improving your life. Lotto. Play and win a lot of money.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for Grenada to laugh again. Heritage Theatre presents Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024, Saturday, June 22nd and Sunday, 23rd June at the Trade Center in Grandance, and on Sunday, 30th June at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville. Showtime, 7 p.m. every time, featuring some of Grenada's best ambassadors of comedy. Robert White.
I will line up behind the yellow for 9 elections straight. I changed all in time to lose the last election. Why? Because I'm always on the losing side.
Dillion Walters.
It's the McWayne I couldn't take. I don't tell Molly didn't know.
Kareem Alexis and other outstanding comedic performances, all coming to knock you off your seats with laughter. Get your tickets now. Bring out the entire family. Tickets are $60. It's time for Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024.
The place go flood with laughter.
Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Fund your summer plans with a new Visa credit card and get 5,000 bonus reward points on approval. Or you can get discounted interest rates with financing of up to $50,000 unsecured. With Co-op Bank, you have a future you can bank on. Apply today. Special terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
Hello, Carnival. Nice to see you again. Hey people, this is Ezra the Fun Machine, and I'm calling all revelers, carnivalists, and bacchanalists. Let me tell you, take a loan of $3,000 or more for your costume and pay only $340 per month with God's ready cash. Plus, you get to enter to win your loan back. That's right! Pay $0 down and nothing for the first 30 days. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, pay slip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest God's already cash location today or contact your Carnival band for more details. Experience Carnival 2024 with God's ready cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply. Aye, aye, aye.
The yard. Use a broom instead of a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles has confirmed that Grenada is awaiting the results of samples sent to the Caribbean Public Health Agency, or CARFA, in Trinidad and Tobago to determine the type of virus or bacteria that is responsible for an outbreak of gastroenteritis on the island. The latest Epidemiology Weekly report stated that from June the 3rd to the 9th, health officials recorded 155 cases, which is an increase of 27% when compared to the previous week. Dr. Charles described the characteristics of the illness.
Now, this condition is characterized by nausea, vomiting, abdominal cramps, and watery diarrhea. Some individuals may have fever and muscle pain, and the symptoms generally last between 1 to 3 days.
The CMO said personal hygiene is critical, calling on everyone to wash hands after using the bathroom or after changing diapers, and to use clean water for drinking, cooking, and washing. He also suggests boiling water for consumption and protecting food from exposure to vectors like flies. He's urging members of the public to examine the cleanliness of the sites where foods are prepared and sold to the public and avoid unsanitary environments. Hands, he said, should be washed with soap and water, although sanitizer may be used where water is scarce and hands are not visibly soiled. The Spice Mass Corporation came in for high commendation during the St. David Carnival launch on Sunday. This report from Christina John.
According to member of the Virgin Parish Cultural Organization, Kerry Williams, this year is gearing up to be bigger and better, with a number of newcomers on board. She expressed profound appreciation to individuals in the parish who have offered to assist however they can.
Pleased to say that we have a new stage, and we got a lot of support from Spice Mass Corporation. We got branding, we got decoration. So we're really grateful because we're building that relationship with Spice Mass. Notice already a number of people in the parish are coming forward. We have not seen that in years. Coming forward asking how can they assist. We haven't seen that in a number of years.
Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell, who was present at the launch, said their aim is to promote what's unique about each parish through the revitalization of the traditional aspects of Carnival.
But I think what we want to be able to do is build more of the events in the regional areas so that not just St. George's benefit from Carnival. And we also want to promote, each parish has unique things about Carnival. In the case of St. David, things like Wild Indian and the Maypole were quite popular when I was growing up. So you want to be able to spend some time bringing back some of those activities, bring back some of the traditional culture that makes up Carnival. Places where we want to say to people it's an opportunity for all of us to be together, to earn money, to grow the economy, and at the same time to be creative and to express ourselves. And we can do so obviously in a spirit of love, safety, peace. So there really should be no need for people walking around with knives, guns, cutlasses, or any of those kinds of things.
Heidi Charles is the St. David Carnival Queen contestant in this year's National Queen Show. Charles said her Beauty with a Purpose campaign, Youth for Calypso, is aimed at preserving our cultural heritage. The feedback, she says, from the young people has been overwhelming.
I started a drive. Firstly, I started an extempo to raise awareness on the gun violence Grenada is currently facing. I challenged a few persons, I challenged Grenada on a whole to come up with a quick video, share it to me, and saying on what are their thoughts on the rise of gun violence. Along with, I went to a few primary schools in St. David, and I got a lot of young people to sign up. Some schools I got 10, other schools I got 6, and the energy from the young people was just spectacular.
Speaking about her groundwork leading up to the big night, Majestic Thursday, Charles said the current title holder, Miss Amoni Francis, has been offering tips daily, and she is optimistic that the title can return to her parish. The hosting of St. David's Soca Monarch will take place on Friday, August 5th, instead of the usual Sunday. Registration is now open for interested artists within the parish at a fee of $25. Registration can be done at Sing Shop in Latant, St. David. Chrislina John, GBN News.
It was the picturesque beauty of the Carinache coupled with sweet steel pan music and the rich aroma of true Caribbean and Grenadian cuisine. That's what provided the perfect backdrop for celebrating Father's Day. We have another report from Chrislina John.
It was an evening of pure entertainment as the fathers of the nation were serenaded with the sweet sounds of steel pan music, which filled the air on the Carinache St. George on Sunday evening. It was the first ever We Pan Fest, which organizers anticipate will become an annual event. The crowd gathered along the pedestrian plaza was entertained with performances from a number of local acts, including soca and calypso artists, and there were a variety of foods and drinks from which patrons sampled. Caretaker for the town of St. George, Senator Claudette Joseph, presented gifts to the oldest and youngest fathers. For the fathers present, it was a welcomed initiative, and they believe such an initiative should be held annually.
Well, actually, it's a very good initiative, and I want to give Ms. Claudette Joseph a happy round of applause. She did a magnificent job, and I have to say that the atmosphere is very nice. I really like it.
Man. Nice. You should do this every year. You should do this every year. A matter of fact, twice a year.
You know, and Grenada is like heaven. That is where I want to be. I'm born here. I want to die here. I want to bury here. Grenada, #1.
Senator Joseph said We Pan Fest was a means of bringing back positivity into the community and to celebrate fathers by recognizing the role they play in society.
So I urge all our young people, especially our young men, instead of being drawn to deviant behavior, instead of being drawn to gangs and drugs and matters that will get you in conflict with the law, join one of the steel bands in the area. The rationale behind this activity is to build stronger and better communities throughout Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. And in our little corner where we are, we must brighten the corner and do our bit so that we build stronger and better communities.
Here are some more highlights from Sunday's event. Christina John, GBN News.
It's time to take a peek into the GBN ISAW lens.
Goats don't only climb stones and mountains, as is witnessed in tonight's ISAW. Our ISAW reporter captured a photograph of a goat perched on the top of a house pillar. According to our ISAW reporter, the goat was just chilling. Any odd photos in your gallery? Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
And still to come, NNP responds to cell phone gate demand. Stay with us.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Guap Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Miss Faithlin's family drama continues with I Do by Urias Peters at Labucan Creative Center, Saturdays at 8 p.m., Sundays at 6 p.m., June 8th to 30th.
From the fertile heart of Grenada to the far reaches of the globe, Ram's Supermarket brings together the best of both worlds. Savor the freshest, locally sourced produce from our trusted Grenadian farmers and explore a curated selection of top-quality international favorites. Experience a shopping journey where warmth meets a world of flavors and affordability meets premium quality. At Rams, we welcome everyone to discover the joy of global and local culinary delights. Nestled in Sugar Mill, Grand Anse, we are open all week to offer you a taste of home and beyond. Rams Supermarket, where our family, community, and the world come together. We are the good food people.
The season with the biggest blowout sale from Sisson's Paints. Get 30% on Sisson's Text Coat, Berger Weatherproof, and Easy Clean paints, all sizes. Your Weather Warrior, paint to protect. Ensure your home is season ready and beautiful. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Head to the Color Shop or any Sisson's hardware partner nationwide and save 30% now. Shop now and get a free plastic float with every Sisson's Text Coat purchase and a free Paint Sensations paint with every 1 gallon purchase of Berger Weatherproof or Sisson's Easy Clean. Sale ends soon.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, so no. Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. You them massive dragon. You see that? About 10 now. Let them make a hard on them. Me a talk to you, man. Was you ran 92? Yeah. We need the number one rum, man. That easy. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Ah, yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
The laundry, always do a full load, save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Well, am I covered?
Yeah, you're with CG United. Remember when I was dabbling in knife-throwing bingo? Well, one night I won, but I also got a bullseye. In a beehive. I ran for hours. They caught me in the end, though. Anyway, I was covered, and I got to keep my trophy. Uh-oh.
Best medical cover for the price. CG United. Good like that.
It's the event you won't want to miss. GIDC Business Deals Day on Saturday, July 13th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Frequente Industrial Park playing field. Explore the latest products and service offerings from businesses within the industrial parks. Enjoy discounts on GIDC business support services and get fantastic deals on household items, building materials, accessories, condiments, and more with exciting prizes up for grabs throughout the day. But that's not all. Dive into a mini health fair and career expo for valuable health education and employment opportunities. It will be a fun-filled day with eats, drinks, games, deals, and more. Mark your calendars and join the GIDC at Frequente Industrial Park Playing Field on Saturday, July 13th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. See you there.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Opposition leader Dr. Keith Mitchell has reacted strongly to the government's recent decision to pursue civil and criminal action against former Senator Sheldon Scott, accusing the administration of acting with pure and political motive.
It is clear that it is a pure political motive behind this, and it's a clear demonstration of desperation on the part of the hierarchy of the government. And this is unfortunate that the country had to be treated in this very petty manner that was demonstrated by a senior minister of the government. Minister should be ashamed of herself. If she was not the one who initiated this, then she should be ashamed that she has been used to propagate that type of mindset coming from the government side at this particular time. So
Dr. Mitchell made these remarks during his appearance on the main opposition New National Party's endorsed nightly talk show, Talking Points, last week. His comments came days after Scott, who hosts the program, was served with a pre-action protocol letter demanding repayment of EC $115,393.33 and an additional EC $41,544.30 in interest for alleged unauthorized use of a government-issued cell phone between 2016 and 2019. According to Attorney General and Minister for Legal Affairs, Claudette Joseph, the pre-action protocol letter served on June 9th gave Scott 7 days to negotiate a 90-day repayment plan. Dr. Mitchell further criticized the government's handling of the issue.
The government major press conference is called to talk about something, about some telephone issue, when they have people outside there bawling and the country is hurting. The joblessness outside there is growing every day. The economic situation is dire outside there. The single mothers and family are experiencing serious pain, inability to help their families. The fishermen are bawling out, the farmers are bawling, the bus drivers, the taxi men. The country's economic situation is in a tailspin. The government is calling a press conference to talk about an issue, one issue that concerns an individual, and the whole country is hurting.
Dr. Mitchell pledged the New National Party's unwavering support for Scott.
You should not be worried. There are a lot of people are behind you. And if they have an issue, they should know how to deal with it. And I know you will deal with it. And there are others who will help you to deal with whatever issue emerges. But that's not the way to give the impression that if you have a legal matter and they're ready to take you to court. And it is so desperate. And it's unfortunate that the government is seen to spend its time on an issue like this, in a time like this, under conditions like this. So hold on, my brother, and keep going. You have 100% support from the New National Party and its team.
Efforts to find out if Scott has successfully negotiated a repayment plan within the stipulated timeline have proven futile. Stay with us, your regional and international news, right after this break.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bet, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Get ready, Grenada, for the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Hubbard's Legends in Concert, as we raise our hands and give thanks. On Saturday, October 26, 2024, Thanksgiving weekend, Grenada Trade Center, 7:30 p.m. Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Stay tuned to GBN for more.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Avoid leaks at home. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Good evening, sports fans. Uncle Gary's Future Generation Foundation, Inc., a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting student athletes, recently provided an update on the progress of its students currently attending the University of Maine. In an interview with GBN, the students shared their experiences and discussed their transition into university life. Leon Braveboy, one of the student athletes supported by the foundation, described his transition as challenging.
So my transition from Grenada to the University of Maine was kind of a challenge, but from the University of Maine to Lincoln, it's been better. There's more facilities here, is better facilities here. There is more events to do. There is more to explore as the city is bigger than the last place I was at. And yeah, the experience has been great.
In contrast, Kamani Kato, who is majoring in business administration, had a smooth and easy transition.
I think that I had that much of a challenge. Probably one of the reasons accounting for that is because I was part of the later batch. So I think with Uncle Gary's Future Foundation, Best and Alejandro, they would have made the process seem really seamless. So I was able to transition pretty quick. And well, Northern Maine, it's not a big city, so it's pretty residential, it's nice, it's slow. A bit of my pace, that's what I really like. So it was really, really easy for me.
Andy Best is president of Uncle Gary's Future Generation Foundation, and he highlighted the importance of continued support.
We are hoping that, the country, the lottery, the Ministry of Sports, even GFA will see, the bigger picture and come on board and give us the support, because this is more than Uncle Gary Future Generation Foundation. I mean, the name speaks for itself. It is for the betterment of our youth and for our country.
The foundation is committed to fostering the development of student athletes, helping them navigate the complexities of university life while pursuing their academic and athletic goals. Uncle Gary's Future Generation Foundation, Inc. continues to seek additional support from the community to expand its impact and reach more deserving students. After weeks of igniting passion for football among players and spectators alike, the Mount Rich football competition ended on Friday night at the Mount Rich playing field in St. Patrick. The competition has garnered commendation from various quarters, given its role as a vital avenue for showcasing talent and fostering community spirit. The eagerly anticipated final saw Paradise FC International defeating Young Guns 2-0 to win the championship. Spice Mobile Idlers defeated Arsenal FC 4-1 in the third place match. Bevan Stanislaus, vice president of the Mount Rich Football Club, said despite the challenges faced, the competition was a success.
I believe the competition went very well. Along the way, there were a few challenges that we encountered, but we collaborated, on the executive end, and we try and, solve these issues as quickly as possible. And one of the things that came in mind is, the standard of refereeing, the standard of officiating in the competition. We have to be mindful that, as much as it's a local competition, we have to keep a level or a standard that is acceptable.
He said the community support was tremendous.
We had some wins in terms of, community participation, community coming out, and, the different communities around the supporting the competition the way that they did. It was indeed a wonderful opportunity to just be a part of the group that put the activity together, and just to see the community come out and support, that was like a plus.
Stanislaus highlighted the future plans for the club.
We are looking forward to continue to collaborate with the Grenada Football Association. As of now, we have a grassroots program, a national grassroots program that is up and running, and we're looking to really boost that program. And one of the things that we're trying to get our efforts into is to get the young ladies involved, because a lot of times we think football is only for men or for boys, but there are a lot of opportunities for young ladies in football, and I pray that the community will see the need to send out their young girls, to the grassroots program as we continue to solidify our efforts in that field.
The Mount Rich football competition has not only provided thrilling football action, but also serves as a reminder of the power of sports to unite communities. West Indies is among 4 of the super qualifiers who have previously won the World Cup, the others being India, England, and Australia. The Super 8 matches will be played across 4 West Indies venues: Antigua and Barbuda, 4 matches; Barbados, 3 matches; St. Lucia, 3 matches; and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 2 matches. Each team will play every other team in its group once, with the top 2 sides playing each group qualifying for the semifinals, to be played in Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana on 26th and 27th of June, respectively. The Super 8 stage commences in Antigua on Wednesday with a clash between USA and South Africa. That same evening, West Indies will take on old rivals England in St. Lucia. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe. As millions of Venezuelans head to the polls next month for their country's presidential elections, migrants in Trinidad and Tobago are closely monitoring developments from there. The outcome of the elections will decide whether or not some migrants get to go home for good.
For years, TNT's southwestern coast has been a landing point for Venezuelan migrants who have found a place in the neighboring communities while searching for a better life. But Venezuela's elections on July 28th will decide the future of these migrants who are considering returning home for good. Jesus Tomas Abreu says while several migrants may return home to vote, the situation is more complicated for others.
Too much inconvenience for we have to get a value passport, you have to have residency here, and all that thing, and it's real hard for we.
Speaking with CNC3 News, businessman and lifelong Icacos resident Alfred John Williams says migrants have enriched the community by bringing a strong work ethic to the area.
And they come to it. One of them are English, you have a begging boy, or something to do, you come to we do it now.
But not everyone in Icacos is happy with the presence of Venezuelan migrants in their neighborhood. One Icacos fisherman who asked not to be named said he hasn't had many positive interactions with them, referring to an incident where he was shot by Venezuelans in 2020. The man said in addition to safety concerns, he no longer feels at home in his own community.
Them coming on the hard here, or robbing it on the beach every day. I can't come on the beach, and live on the beach, I can't come on the beach. Them is what I want, don't tackle say.
But for 26-year-old Jefferson Centeno, coming to TNT was never supposed to be a permanent option, as he looks forward to returning home soon. Centeno works at the Sandy Point coconut oil processing plant and says next month's elections determines what will happen next for him and his family.
If Venezuela change the president, possibly I go back home. Because I want to go home. But no, the economy in Venezuela is no good.
For people like Centeno, returning to Venezuela means returning to a country where they have a future, and it's something they hope happens sooner rather than later. Shane Superville, CNC3 News.
St. Lucia's investment minister, in a recent address to the nation, vigorously defended the nation's citizenship by investment program against accusations of wrongdoing. Dr. Ernest Hilaire rejected fraud claims by MSR Media and the opposition, announcing an independent audit.
St. Lucia's Minister for Investment forcefully pushed back against allegations of fraud and corruption in the country's Citizenship by Investment program during a televised national address on Wednesday. Dr. Ernest Hilaire accused Felipe Martinez of MSR Media of making, quote, baseless, malicious, and scandalous, end quote, claims in an attempt to destroy the CIP. To address concerns over governance and due diligence processes, Hilaire announced plans to commission an independent operational audit of the CIP unit.
One of the recommendations made by the U.S. authorities as part of its 6-point plan was for all CIP units to undertake an operational audit. As such, this is the ideal time to engage an international audit firm to immediately commence an audit and review of how the unit has operated since it was established in 2016. The audit we intend to undertake will seek to review all the current processes, policies, and procedures in the operations of our CIP unit, its relationship to developers, promoters, and agents, and the establishment of escrow accounts, and to obtain recommendations to improve governance, transparency, integrity, compliance, and processes. The audit will be expected to confirm how many applications have been received and granted, how much money has been collected and spent under our program, the manner in which this is undertaken, and how the unit can ensure greater accountability. I look forward to the audit and the submission of the report upon completion.
The dispute involving MSR Media reportedly began when MSR Media's project's application under the alternative investment option in St. Kitts and Nevis was rejected.
I will start off by saying that I do not know Felipe Martinez or MSR Media, and they have had no dealings with the Citizenship by Investment program in St. Lucia and have no pending applications for any project in the Citizenship by Investment program. It is concerning that the United Workers' Party, and in particular the leader of the opposition, Mr. Alan Chasney, has aligned himself with this individual who has clearly embarked on a quest to destroy St. Lucia and the CIP, our visa-free arrangements, and corresponding banking relationships by making false, baseless, malicious, and scandalous accusations of fraud and corruption in the CIP in St. Lucia, where there is none.
South Africa's parliament has re-elected Cyril Ramaphosa as the country's president, following a landmark coalition deal between the governing African National Congress and opposition parties. The new government of national unity combines Mr. Ramaphosa's ANC, the center-right Democratic Alliance, and a number of smaller parties. In his victory speech, Mr. Ramaphosa hailed the new coalition and said voters expected the leaders to act and to work together for the good of everyone in our country.
It is with pleasure that I accept. It will once again be a privilege and a pleasure to serve this great nation in the position of president. I accept this as a big responsibility, and I wish to thank all leaders for your congratulatory messages delivered here at this podium. Your messages are a clear clarion call for working together. Your messages constitute what I see as a well of encouragement, of good advice, and of wisdom.
And that's what's been happening around our globe today. Now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Edmund Brown, the last founding member of the Grenada Chocolate Company, has died. Grenada Gravel Concrete and Emulsion Production Corporation takes industrial action. Attorney Jerry Edwin warns about raising the alarm about social media's sophisticated money laundering scheme. While regionally, migrants in Trinidad and Tobago considering returning home after Venezuela elections. And in international news, Cyril Ramaphosa re-elected as South African president. And in sports, Uncle Gary's Future Generation Foundation, Inc. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stacia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Join us again tomorrow night.